New age, the new age. Oh, I missed that one. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I am doing swell. I made a discovery last night when I was like looking things over. And that discovery is right in front of us. Um, yeah, there's Loomis head models, right? My issue with the Loomis head is that like I get this circle like messed up. So now, hey guys, how's everyone doing on the YouTube side of things? But yeah, so now I'm actually uh just gonna practice fixing this area right here. I was like, oh my god, that's so big brain. So instead of doing things like boxes, this is gonna be a warm up, and then we'll probably do like turn all those practice Loomis heads into like MaoMaos. There's gonna be an army of MaoMaos today. And then maybe some, if we still have time, maybe some like floral stuff. Hey, how are you guys doing, Diego? How are you doing, Ghost and Sona? I am drawing. Well, I will be drawing. Uh, Let me actually swap over to that. I was sitting here yapping. Didn't even have the program in front of me. All right, got the glove on. Oh, and I have to make sure this thing's right, and then we'll be good. We'll be good. All right, now we're good. Yeah, so sorry for the late start today. I was actually playing Marvel Token, and I didn't notice the time. In fact, the only reason I stopped is because I rage quit because for some reason, halfway through a game, my controls reset. So, well, I don't know what caused it, and I lost because obviously I don't know what the default buttons are, and yeah, much rage ensued. All right, let's get some warm up stuff. Other than that, my weekend was pretty chill. Again, played Tokon through the most of it. If anyone who doesn't know, Marvel Tokon is a tag fighter. It's a new fighting game that came out, I think last week on like Thursday. And so my friend group actually all got it. So I'm really excited about that because normally I'm the only one who gets the fighting games. I sit there playing them in a room by myself, feeling like a loser, just sitting in the corner. Make you some sushi. I don't even know what sushi looks like. Isn't it like the salmon on rice thing? This is bad. It's coming out better than I thought it was going to. You got the little rice in here, Get the little lines here. Look at that. Isn't it orange, actually? Oh, yeah, that looks much better. That was tuna before. This is now salmon. Salmon? Salmon? Yeah. There's some sushi. There's also the sushi wraps, right? Yo, hey, woo, how have you been? So, like, the sushi wrap would just be like a cylinder, right? Wait, hold up. This is actually kind of hard. Girona. We're back to Gironas. Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Why didn't I get an alert on Obi? Oh, there it is. Little jump scare there for me because it's the sound's really high. Yeah, so thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. What you went to a con this weekend? What kind of con? Anime convention? Furry convention? Not just kidding. Anime convention? Also, if you went to a furry convention, no judging. You know, I'm not. You know, you do you, homie. Anime. Okay, okay. Did you cosplay at all? Hey, how are you doing, Aaron? And I don't know what sushi pieces would be in here. Put some random colors and call it a day. I actually don't eat sushi, so I am a vegetarian. But yeah, there we go. There we go. There's the sushi. My attempt at it, at least. Well, this is actually. Hold on. This should be dark green. It shouldn't be. I know this much. Not okay. Not that light. Like that. Okay. Do you stream? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Um, only one day. Oh, what'd you go as? If you don't mind sharing. All right, let's get to the warming up part. So yeah, we're gonna be focusing on Loomis heads for today, just because. Yeah, I'm finding that model game changer. Don't forget the soy sauce and wasabi. You're right. You're right. I should know about sauces. You know. Well, the wasabi's easy because it's just this like paste. Well, not that. Um, maybe lighter actually. Some wasabi chainsaw man. Oh, that's a cool one. I can also understand how that wasn't comfortable at all. Um, wait, should I put it in bottle form or should I put it in like the this thing? There we go. This is much more recognizable as soy sauce. Hold on. And we get like a nice brown color over here. Alright, maybe a little darker than that actually. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. All right. That's a whole ensemble, whole trait. You know, like I said, I am vegetarian. I haven't eaten meat in nearly a decade, actually. Uh, and when I went to Japan, they do not have a word for vegetarian. Well, they do, but it's in hiragana. But the whole time we didn't know that. Me and my friend, and he was trying to help me order food because he like partially speaks Japanese. So he's sitting there trying to explain like he doesn't eat meat, no meat. What's the word for no meat? And it wasn't until about 3 days in um, that he what's it that someone finally told us, oh, it's vegetarian. All I had to say was vegetarian the whole time. But no, yeah, I guess they don't have like any vegetarian food there. Like I was forced to eat meat broth, which made me sick, unfortunately. But it happens. Um, it was a fun trip though. I had a blast. Got a bunch of Mao. I got a MaoMao figure from one of those claw machines. You made the helmet. It took a bit. Ooh, that sounds cool. That sounds like a really fun project. You use like epoxy and like a 3D printer, or I guess it could be handcrafted too. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. EVA foam and contact glue. Okay, okay. Old school. The old school way of doing it. From back in my day. And we used to go to cons wearing red robes to pretend we were wearing red, what are those things called? Not raincoats. It's Vash Stampede wears it. It's not raincoat, but it goes over your whole body. I'm ADHD in this word out of my brain right now. Trench coat. Oh, right. Ooh, right as you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So like that was back in the day. Real old school is cardboard. True. Have you ever seen those cardboard Gundams? Those are like the coolest. Oh, do 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 do. Do 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 do. So because I'm streaming on vertical and horizontal now, I'm actually trying to like keep towards like using the center of the canvas. Because I really don't know how to position the camera to make it kind of enjoyable for the vertical streamers or viewers. But yeah, it was fun. You saw cool cosplays in Boston. Oh no, you bought stuff. Your poor wallet. I bought 2 body pillows and they cost me like $100 back in the day. That's expensive. Actually, it wasn't even back in the day. It was like one of them's Rem and one of them's Mercy. So yeah, I was like, how can I go to a con, right, and not get a body pillow? It was like my first con. I was like, I gotta do like I had like a bucket list of like things I want to do, like stand in line to talk to a voice actor for 2 seconds, and like take pictures with every person of my favorite character at the time. I wanted the full experience, all right. And you know, I haven't been to a con since. That's not. I've gone to like college and high school stuff, but not like an actual official con. You did get a picture of all of cosplayers, though. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I have a friend who's been traveling around everywhere, doing cosplays. So maybe you saw him. One of the costumes, he was like Law. He is like he's like Black Asian with like this huge like think like Afro Thunder hair, but it's tied back. And he was like walking around with a sword as Law from One Piece. And then I forget what his other stuff was actually. He posts like a picture all the time every day. I'm like, I'm just sitting there being a little sourpuss in my room, being like, oh, good for you, being surrounded by all these anime cosplayers. Yo, hey Colin, how are you doing? Right now I'm just tracing circles as part of my warm-up too. If you're like a new artist, this like one of the first things that like power leveled my like ability to draw. I mean, I still suck at circles, but I was even worse back in the day. I really need to focus on using my arm though. That's not. Iron Mouse did a concert there? Now I'm super jealous. Mousy? Hey, Patch Dragon, how are you doing? Blarg. Blarg. Body clips, I'm telling you, yes. Oh yeah, YouTube viewers, I do have music playing over on Twitch. I don't have it saved to the VOD for YouTube. Not bad. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Marvel Tokon came out and I've been just grinding that. So that's I've been just having a blast. I use Penny Parker Danger which is like the X-Men Danger Room. Who else? Magic and Green Goblin. The game's a lot of fun. Green Goblin's broken for any knowers here. Also, so part of the reason why we're working on doing the Loomis head again today is one, because of that model I found, and two, tomorrow I'm gonna probably start like the 30-day end project for the YouTube video that I will hopefully one day put out. And so that final project is gonna be MaoMao related. So we're gonna use all of the heads. You don't game? Sorry. Hey, look, it's all good. All good. How'd you find out about Twitch? I guess gamers aren't the only ones who use Twitch anymore. Like back in my day, it was called Justin TV, and everyone would just turn on their stream and not look at their chat, and we could play any music we wanted to play. The golden days. Dun, dun. You only stream for the VRC meetups on Saturdays. VRC, when is that? I don't know. VRC. VR chat. Oh, okay. That sounds like a lot of fun. I went there for Hunky Puck's birthday event. Everyone was on VR chat, I think. I wasn't in the VR chat, I was just watching the stream. But it was pretty cool. Thinking of live streaming suit making though, I feel like you would actually get a lot of viewers doing that. I mean, streaming is not just about getting viewers, but I mean it's about, you know, having fun and entertaining and whatnot. But if you were trying to get viewers, that could work. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of time. Unless there's like a secret like fursuit mafia that wants to keep their secrets on how to create them. In which case, if there is, you'd be bullied and taken out back. Finally did your suit head? Hey, first thing you have ever made for yourself. You've made stuff for everyone else, but not yourself? That'd be the first thing I did. I'm selfish. I'm out here like, it's about me. It's all about me. And my viewers, love you guys. You know, every time I do this, I'm like, I need to use my arm, and then like I don't use my arm, and then I try to use my arm, and that happens. Yo, hey Kirky, how are you doing? Got a party going today. Let me pump this up over here. This is the last bit of warm up, and then we'll get started with what I wanted to work on. Whoa, not much. Just been gaming and, well, not drawing. I don't actually do that off stream, but I look at YouTube videos the entire time. The amount of tutorials I watch every day is ridiculous. I just lay in bed for like an hour and a half doom scrolling and like tutorial brain rot stuff. And yet I still can't do anything in the tutorials. You know how many tutorials I've watched of like Blender, and I have not touched Blender at all, ever. But hey, I know how to save what are they called? Save polygons on big structures by breaking them, or by combining pieces that could be manipulated instead. I don't. It's some weird video that I watch. Maybe I don't know how to do it. If I don't even know what it is. You scroll on Instagram and see amazing artists and then get jealous. You don't get jealous. Put in the time and you'll get there too. And if not, you know, then just quit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Immersion is a good thing. Oh yeah. That's one thing people don't talk about often is when you like participate in a community, you actually improve at whatever that skill or like game or whatnot is, because you're talking about it, you're actually like internalizing it in a different part of your brain. So it's pretty cool how learning works with all that stuff. Like I used to play WoW, and at one point I was like the best mage on my server, which was Illidan, which for people who know, Illidan is like the big server for all the raiders. I had the highest logs for a couple weeks and the highest item level, although item level didn't matter at the time, but I had a bunch of Titan Forge stuff because I was a no-lifer. And I was bad at the game until I started participating in like the Mage Discord discussions, and then like theory crafting optimal times for like cooldown usage on boss fights, like, and switching things up and whatnot, and like it just skyrocketed my skill. So TLDR, join groups, talk about art, big fun. Yes. Oh. Hey, there we go. And my hand is sore because I played too many fighting games this weekend. Oh no. It's okay. We'll be fine. It's like different than the pain I get from drawing. Okay, we're just keeping that. Alright, now let's hop back over here. Where is it? So yeah, this model. Well, let's actually just open it up on like the new page, because probably would be better that way. Where's the downloads? All materials? There we go. Which one? The one with the cross I want. But yeah, so when I draw the Loomis head, alright, or use the Loomis method, when I draw the circle, let me shrink this a little bit. Then. When I draw the circle, alright, I can never figure out this inner circle right here. I am so bad at this. So when I put this down, alright, if I was trying to draw the same angle, I would have done this. I would have done that. And that's why, you know, if I put down the line, right? That's why my ear always ends up in, like, Egypt, and the chin is 50 miles long. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about the motivation aspect. I don't know, but like videos that kind of inspire and hype me up, they hype me up while I'm watching them, and then like the moment I get off the video, I forget they exist. Sappy, how are you doing? Look at this cool Loomis head I found, which we're going to be using to study. Because this, I always mess up this part. So now, alright, now I can use it as a reference and try different angles and whatnot. If I could ever draw a circle. Going back to that circle tracing, where is it? Where is it, guys? Where is it? Need more repetitions. No, I'm kidding. The hardest part of drawing. The circle. You know, SpongeBob was on to something when he was like, draw a head and then erase it, right? So if I draw like a head right now, so like we, see, we got, let's see, we can go like this, all right? There we go. Right? And now if I erase everything else, you know, there. It's half a circle actually. Maybe SpongeBob wasn't on this stuff. I've been betrayed by the sponge. That's not bad. We can fix this. Right. The end of the night. Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. Have you guys seen that K-pop concert where like I don't know K-pop bands. It's like it's a boy band for K-pop, and it was basically like the movie for what's it called? K-pop Demon Hunters. That was all over my reels this weekend. I have no clue why. All right. Another thing I noticed is I do this line wrong, right? If I want to do 3/4, I actually usually do this. But if I actually look at it, it's first of all, I don't know why it's called 3/4. All right. I guess you know what, this is probably not 3/4 angle. It's but you guys get what I mean. I don't get it. I just can't see it. One day we'll get there. Also, another thing I noticed that I do wrong is I get up here and then drop down. But I have to go down to here. Now I can drop down like this. Right? And then this same circle is like has the same trajectory as this, but it's like, wait, hold on a second. Am I cooking or am I getting cooked? Okay, that's just halfway through the head. That one's just halfway through the head, right? Like I was gonna put it here. Like that's like the halfway for the circle, right? I was gonna be like, oh, is this equal to this? And no, not at all. I always try to find my own rules when drawing stuff. Alright, where was this? Here. Then three right here. Like that. This maybe actually. Something like this. And then there we go. It's called that because you see 3/4 of the face? Yeah, I realized when halfway through that sentence that I had the head turned, but I just committed to the sentence. Like halfway through, I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Yeah, I probably said it out loud, actually. This doesn't feel right. It's not right. It's not right because it goes like this. If I'm looking at this. Oh, another video I saw is teaching yourself how to to actually draw what your eyes see instead of what your brain thinks it sees, which was a pretty cool concept to me. Also, this doesn't come here at all. This is coming from the top center, and it's coming down like this. Like that. Because this comes over here. We're not drawing that though. See, this is why I'm practicing. I'm getting learned. Is this a straight line? It is it like a right angle? It is. No, it doesn't look like the right perspective to me. Right? Looks like you won't be one of us. So something like that. And I don't know how to draw this part. Normally when I would draw, I would just do something like that. Alright, and then we match it up. If anyone remembers what we did back in the day, well, so our circle is a bit too big here. Or our circle is too small. I guess too small is the better way of going about it. It's not even too small, it's just not tall enough. It's lopsided. Okay, so my favorite training method. I'm just gonna actually go like this. Everything else actually doesn't look bad. Oh, nope. Just kidding. The jawline though looking kinda tough. Alright, what else is like, man? I don't really care about that side. Yeah. It's really just tall. That was the issue. Okay. So yeah. Not needs to be more proportionate. Where is this in the sake of the line? Alright. Do this. So I do this. Right? I don't know that if that would help me though, you know? I guess it would if I split the. Do you know what? Is that the problem? Is whenever I do this, there, that looks good enough. This part looks a little shallow, actually, but you know. Something like that. Alright, so I'm gonna mark the center line. Alright, so this is the center. So this side, cuts this in half by, it's like a tenth, right? Almost there. Almost got it that time. Shouldn't it be better if I just do this, actually, and then go down? Like this? Alright. That looks good to me, I hope. Alright. Now, how do I figure out this? This is the thing that's... I don't know any kind of, like... What's the word? Anchor? I don't know if anchor is the right word. Whoa. Landmark, I guess, to, like, draw this from. Like, this one's okay, it's like 60%, or like 55% of the way through the circle, right? But why would I know that? Besides just looking at it right now. Yeah, no, I don't know. Let me take a drink of water. The answer, I feel like, is this line right here. I feel like if I just take the 3/4 line, right? So if I cut this in half, and then this would be like right here, I guess. Like there. Cut this in half. Like, that's definitely not half. Like there. No. No. Ah, yes. Okay, so if I take this, right? And then I follow the same curve. But I have to... I think I just gotta understand how far the head's turned. I think that's the only way. I think that's the only way for me to do it. Oh, you know what? I did see a method on Sam Does Art. That he watched in a YouTube video. So hold up. Why don't we do that? So let me grab this. That. Let me just finish this one up. How's this one? How is this one? Oh, whoa! Hey guys, hey. Oh, but our center line's a little bit off. It's okay. I see where it curved in, so I keep it going. Works with the battery. I'm not sure on that one, but like, nope. Could add a TV at least. And then my parents have like a Wi-Fi Wi-Fi, what is it called? Internet service provider. I like how I couldn't remember ISP, but I could remember internet service provider. Brain what? Sam Does Art. Let me pull this up here. So, let me pause this, and I will bring it over in front of you guys in a couple seconds. Where did I put that? I know I say this every day that I pull up this browser, but I really wish I had my Steam Deck in front of me, so that way I could actually use it. Alright, there we go. And same thing with Brave. Can I pair these together? So that way it's one button. Or, you know what? I know for a fact I can do it on the Steam Deck, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm going home in like a couple weeks. So, all right, this is what I'm coming here for, though. We talked about how I watch tutorials in bed. There was one in here that was like mind blowing. Here it is. All right. So let's see if I understand this.
The center line of the standard even after 10 or 20 years. Can't we first determine the top and bottom positions of the eye sockets and separate the front and side turns along the way? This is the cross section. Upwards is the slant of the forehead. This way you can quickly find the position of the side circle. The center line of the forehead is almost straight. It turns down to the root of the nose and extends to the chin. The center line at the top of the head.
See, this was mind blowing to me right here.
Oh my god. Brother, how are you gonna do all of that math? Only to absolutely botch the facial features. The eyes aren't even sitting on the same line. All that math. All that math for what?
In a slightly...
So Sam was a brutal teacher. Wait. He was continuing on.
Oh my god. Brother, how are you gonna same line? All that math. All that math for what?
In a slightly tilted up position, the eye sockets are above the halfway mark. Draw a crosshair within the side circle. You can see a bit of the underside of the jaw. Correct the overall slope of the face shape and center line.
Alright, to be fair to this person, I do feel like finding the front and side planes of the head could help. But of course, when you're actually plotting down the facial features on this shape, you got to be really careful and make sure that things line up and go where they're supposed to go. The right eye on this character, for example, is just way too low. The mouth is way too high and pushed too far back on the face. So this just goes to show you could do all the math in the world, but you know what it doesn't beat? It doesn't beat a reference. Use your...
Okay, well, I like doing math, all right? I like math for art. Because remember when I spent an hour and a half creating my own equations to draw a foot? Oh, wait, that's not the picture I want to take. Hold on, I'm just trying to take a screenshot and then I could bring it down.
The cross section. Upwards is the slant of the forehead.
So how does this work?
Center line like this, he won't understand it.
How does this work? Let's see.
Can't we first determine the top and bottom positions of the eye sockets and separate the front and side turns along the way? This is the cross section. Upwards is the slant of the forehead. This way you can quickly find the position.
Okay. I don't know how much this is actually going to help me, but we will hop back on over to it. And I didn't forget to turn off Brave this time, guys. All right. So the idea, right, is that we take a circle. So give me 10 minutes to draw a circle. Wait, why didn't I turn off the music? I didn't turn off the music. It changed. I'm actually feeling some emo. What do you guys think? Some emo? Sounds good. Bring back the glory days. I was about to say back when I had long hair, but my hair is literally longer than it was back then. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't feel like me with short hair. Like, I have to have long hair. I tried once to, like, you know, be professional and college and get a job and whatnot, and so I cut off all my hair. I regretted that forever. You ordered Scott Robinson's rendering book, but man, you're going to have nightmares of geometry after this. Just remember, Sakotoa? No, Sakatoa. Toa. You just gotta remember Sakatoa, you know? So, like, sine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over... No, wait. That's not right. Sokotoa? No, Sokotoa. Sakotoa. Oh, we're Googling this. Me trying to give Sokotoa. Okay. Old hag Allison hunts old aliens. So it was a OH, AH, and OA. Okay, okay. So sine, cosine, and okay, okay. So and that would mean this is also Sokotoa. That's about as much as I could remember of that. Then for some reason, like you don't. So you have geometry, right? And you use that the entire time in geometry. And then you don't touch it, like any of that, until you get to like Calc 2. It just comes back out of nowhere. I guess trigonometry, but like, okay, I'm never gonna get the circle if I just got locked in and get the circle. And we're gonna trig identities in Calc were such a pain. Why does every teacher get surprised that students forget in that? It's been like a decade. It's not our fault. Alright, so if I decide from here what direction I want the head to face, so like we'll use the same direction this time, right? I'll just draw this again. Right. Eventually I'll get it. There we go. Draw this. Alright. This would be like, this is not the center line. This is the center line. Okay. So we have the center line. I don't think, oh, we did sort of need the center line. Because now what we're gonna do is draw the eye sockets. So, wait, the eye sockets. So like back here? Wait, this is actually just harder. No? Is this not just harder? Yeah, this is just harder. Because this isn't, that's not right. It would be like all the way down here, but it's not this far out, which means I don't have this part right. So that part would go like that. And now I'm even more confused, you know? I've been baited by tutorials. TikTok tutorials got me. I mean, I get the concept though, because it's like you're telling where the side of the head is with this, right? You're telling where the side of the head is. That's not right though. No, but I stopped it at the center line, and which it shouldn't be even stopped at the center line. And then once we finish the project, by the way, guys, well, I think we're going to the live 2D. Because I want to get the model done and then have like a model for my slime, like a new one. I want to get that done so that way I could have like it. What are they called? Debut. That's the word I'm looking for. And if I have a debut when I come back, it'll be the same time I get like affiliate and whatnot. And that'll be like when I come back from my road trip back home. See, I only know this because I've been looking at this, right? I only know this because I've been looking at how to draw it at this angle, and it still doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all. Will it always be that shape? Hold on, let me get the It'll always be there. Like, so if I were to, like, swing this up... Nope, that is... Okay. Okay, no, so it's not even... Because it doesn't cover the bottom side of the face. So this is even harder. I guess I would have to imagine where the jawline starts, right? Okay, we're getting all... I don't... This music is... That's not what I wanted to listen to when I said let's hop over to emo. I know that was like proper screamo, but like in my head I was thinking we were going to have like Hawthorne Heights and My Chemical Romance, which is more like a like baby light emo, but like you know, the Ariana Grande is on my K-pop radio. Did Ariana Grande do K-pop? How could she do K-pop if she? Never mind, take it back. I've immediately been humbled. All right, let's see. So let's hide this. All right, hide all these, and then I go here. And let's pick a direction I want it to look. So we'll do that. We'll do like it looking up at this direction. All right. So we'll get a circle. Half this stream is literally going to be drawing circles. I kid you not. Wait, what's wrong with a grown man crying? By the way, Ariana Grande. What are you saying? Are you reinforcing gender roles? All right. And so I want it, the face to be looking out like this way, right? So this would be the center of the face. Is that how? No. This would be the center of the face if that was the case. This would... Well, this is where the center is. This is the center of the head right here. Regardless. Alright. I didn't even draw that right. Alright, like that. And then, you know, that is the center line. Right? So I would want an eye here and an eye here. Which would mean a face would be here. This would probably... No, the eyes wouldn't be here. The eyes would be... No, yeah, the eyes would be here. It'd be here, here. This would be like the nose, and then the chin would be like down here. But it's coming down like this way, so chin would go up and over like this. So this would be where the circle is? What's the point of me drawing this? Wait, what's the point of me doing this if I already placed down the facial features? Not only that, I for some reason I can't. There we go. That wasn't even where it was supposed to go, anyways. This is not working either. Also, I feel like it would be here. Right? Like if this was the head, the space would be the eyes, the head would be here. Right? And this would be the halfway line. So it'd be like this. Like that. That's what I think it would be. Get rid of all this stuff. We don't need this stuff. Maybe I put down this line just because, yeah. Alright, now we bring back this Loomis head, right? And we change this color to something bright. Alright. And then, come back to here. Preload. That's what people say when they see me load up into League of Legends. They're like, oh, there's a bunch of freelo. I don't know how to manipulate this in the way I want it to, is the issue. Can I just click on this and get this in? Thank you. No, 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 no. Which one of you is the... What? Okay. Alright, there we go. Like this. Wait, that detaches from the head? That's weird. Why are they detached now? What did I do? What is going on here? Okay, there we go. There we go. And then we put this here. Alright. Oh, we need to turn this just... Not that one. Okay. This is not the right angle that I was going for, though. Not the angle I was going for. Okay, I just put it in the position myself. Like I don't need to follow it. I just know what position I wanted it. And I wanted it. Nope. Nope. Alright. That's what I'm looking for. Is that. Right there. Finally. Why I would need this angle, I don't know. Maybe someone died and is on the ground and that's like where their body's looking or something. Confused! How are you doing? I have found a cheat code for the Loomis method that I was having issues with, and it's kind of not really working, so. How are you doing, though? How was your stream? Repo, Minecraft? The new Walk Together game? I think this is actually... Oh. Does this even count as cheating? But it's not really... I'm not, like, copying or anything. I'm literally just trying to learn right now. So I have issues with the inner circle. So I'm, like, trying to see... if I line this up correctly, and then we want to turn it this way. Yeah, there we go. Is this correct? Guys, that's kind of correct. Wait, what's bright pink would be like a really good color, right? Oh, but look at the line up here. What did I do here? What did I do with the center line? This also doesn't even turn correctly towards me, is it? Because this is going down like... How do I... There we go. You're playing Repo. Nice, nice, nice. With anybody cool? Oh. This is not what I wanted to do. We're struggling right now. We're... Okay. Oh, we're stuck on the rule. How do I unruler this? I never know how to undo the ruler. I don't want the ruler. I don't want the ruler, please. Right click the ruler? There we go. Oh my god. My hero. My hero. Melon. Thank you so much. Also, how are you doing? Everyone of your teammates have no kind of words for brutal. Melon, you gonna let Confused talk to you like that? I mean, that's all. Like everything else is kind of good. Really, it was just this line. That's all. Okay. You weren't playing with her. Oh, okay, okay. Would you say the same thing if Melon was on your party? Putting you on the spot. Your friend was dancing for 2 hours straight and you were watching them? Yo, that sounds like a lot of energy. What I would do to be young again. I couldn't even do that when I was young. What am I saying? Where, nope. Yep, that's a lot better. Right, there we go. MVP over here. And we got the... What was that? It composed of people half your age and Hefker. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I just hate people half my age. Ugh. In fact, let me ban them from the chat. Oh, hacker. Oh. That doesn't sound fun. I don't actually know what a watermelon looks like off the top of my head. That kind of looks like a watermelon. Maybe a little bit. It might be because there's I was saying someone was an MVP. Is there dots all over one? No, I don't think so. I literally don't know what a watermelon looks like. I feel like I feel like there would be no brush, please. Okay. Best fruit. I don't know. The apple's a close contender. I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay, here's my idea with this, right? As we have this, and then we take that eraser trick and we try that with this. That doesn't work because I put it all in the same layer. All right, this is the best best we're gonna get. That's the best we're gonna get. And then maybe if I do like this, why can't I? I don't like the color for it. No, never mind. I was gonna make a. I was going to try doing a shine, but I don't know how. Okay, that's we're just keeping that. we're just keeping that. Okay. Wait. It's today's mascot for the stream, so it's gonna hang out in the corner over here. Where's the for the horizontal? There we go. You guys can see. Wow, you guys can see all the way down there. Look at that. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's a good color though. I like that color. Or going back to Loomis heads. All right, what angle do we want to do the next one at? Anyone got a suggestion on that? Like, what way do we want to point it? If it was a clock, that's if you guys know how to use a clock. My nephew, not really my nephew, it's my cousin's kid, but it's like a nephew. He's like what's it called? 16. He doesn't know how to use a clock at all. And then my cousin, right? My cousin is like, kids these days don't know how to use a clock. It's embarrassing. And I'm just like, you're his mother. You're the one that should have taught him. What do you mean? Like, I'm glad I don't have kids. I'd be a terrible parent. I'd be like a helicopter parent. That's what I would be. And no one wants that. Alright, let's make the head point this direction right here. Wait. How do I want to draw this? If I want it to point more towards the ground, we go tinier, right? Now we could. Yeah. Like that, and then we got. Alright. This is the center of the. Well, it's not the center, really. Well, it would be, if it's on this angle, right? This would be the center line. Right? Well, it wouldn't be that straight, right? It would be curved. Like this, right? This. Like that. I think. Anyways, if this was the face, got the eye and eye here. Wait, With this angle, wouldn't I have half the head cut off? No, because this is not that angle. This is this angle. Which would mean this. What? Oh, it wouldn't because it's being curved down. Okay, so it'd be like, wait, what? Would it be like this then? No, no, no. See, I kind of skipped over doing, like, I was like speeding through learning everything. So when it gets to stuff like this, where I'm like trying to figure it out. Okay, if I think about this like a piece of paper, we'll do the piece of paper thing, right? Where it's like that. So this would be the halfway point. So I think it'd be like this. All right. And then I actually feel like from this angle, all right, this would be cut off, right? This is almost halfway. I feel like there's a second. I don't know. We didn't turn this with it. Well, also that eyes wouldn't be facing this way, right? The eyes and the paper wouldn't be like this. This is not the center line. This would be the center line for this. All right. Which would mean if this went like this, right? And then, so this would come down like this. And in which case this would be down here. And this would be like that. Wait, that kind of looks right. All right. That kind of looks right. Okay, this is actually like I feel like I can do eclipses in like one direction tilted, but doing two directions tilted is like actually kind of hard. This I don't know. Let's pull out the head. Which layer is this? Alright. I don't even need to move that though, because I have to move this thing over here. Let me drink of water real quick. And then, whoa! Dude, messing with the 3D model. Oh my god, it broke again. I don't know how to use this thing at all. That worked. That didn't. Okay. No. Definitely not that. Nope. Nope. Alright, we want the head to look this way, and I think we have a little too, and then like that. I wish they didn't have the shadow. Like, I get why the shadow's there. It just makes it. Actually, I don't get why the shadow's there. Actually, I don't get it. This is definitely not this direction correctly. All right. Is that kind of correct now? Oh, these are. Oh. These are not movable individually. Something went wrong. Alright. Honestly, though, the circle sucks. Is the the original circle sucks. But I mean, I'm just gonna say, this thing is wrong like crazy though. Oh, this is why my ear would be wrong. Oh my god. This is the issue I keep having, is this. This is why my ear would be there instead of being out here. And if that was the case, this would have been out more, which would have had it come down, which explains that empty space there. So, and then this would be like this. All right. Next one we're gonna do. I'm just gonna do one of MaoMao. And so, now here's the thing: do I compare it, or do I just draw it and then look at my framework afterwards to see what went wrong? I think that's what I should do. I think I should sketch it out, do like the full MaoMao sketch, right? And then compare the guidelines. Compare the guidelines to the Loomis head model to see what went wrong, and what it looks like when it is wrong like that. In that way, next time I draw a head myself and I'm like, man, this looks really weird, I would be able to be like, this is weird because I had the side line going the wrong way. That's what we need to do. Okay. Let's find a picture. An official picture. This isn't a good one. Jarona. How you doing, Ghost? How's the Delta? What's it called? Delta rune? Is this actually from the? This has to be from that anime. All right. Wait, where'd the melon go? The MVP has to be here. The melon in the corner. The real melon can lurk or BFK or leave. I'm cool with that. Not saying you have to leave. What are we doing? So, let's see. If I do this, I'll put this underneath here. That's actually not that bad. Circle, right? Well, this part is a little long. Like that. Just finish the weird route. I have not played it. I only played Undertale once. I know, I'm a bad gamer. How's her head look? So the angle is like this, and then like this. Right? So this circle would be like, no, but that's not where that circle is. The circle, this is the quadrant. Okay. Now I'm super confused. When you draw an ear, right? So if I were to draw the head and have like just real quick right here, this would be the ear, right? So why is your eye like 2 feet next? Oh, because this is so slanted. It's like this. So it's tiny. So it's like this. That's why. That's the model. Or not the model, but that's the angle. That's why the ear's so close. Oh, that's the issues I've been having. Oh, that makes sense. Here's the center line coming down here like this. Wait, isn't this the eyebrow line? I don't know. And then, so this would be like a circle like that. Oh, I guess this is like that. It's a bigger circle. Like, well, I guess not. Regardless, I drew all over the original instead of putting its own layer. So, we're gonna get rid of all of it. And we're gonna do it on here. How far back is this? Okay. So this would be like this. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. That is true. I have a Discord. If anyone wants to join it, and post their art and whatnot, you are more than welcome. Or just to yap about games. I'm cool with that. Okay. Oh, because the head's turned like this. That's why. There is image models focused on the planes of the face. Reference in that helps with visualizing construction. Oh yeah, isn't there that other the what's it called? Whatever this thing's called. The image. That thing. I definitely I think I'm gonna probably focus on this a lot when what's it called? On the next week. Because well, send in to like the 30 days is like tomorrow. So that's the only reason why I think it would take a long time for me to learn, right? Maybe. Uh, something like that. I don't know. 30 days, all right. It's actually been like 2 months. It's been like 2. That's why I'm changing the title from I spent a month on learning how to draw digitally to I spent 30 days. Gotta get that clickbait. It didn't help. I basically took like a 3-week like sabbatical or whatever that word means. So basically did nothing for 3 weeks. I laid in bed and doom scrolled. And then I actually found out, not that I would like, because I'm capable of working, so I wouldn't sign up for it myself. I found out other countries have like full assisted living for ADHD. I was like, what? That's crazy. Where do I sign up? But no, I'm capable of working, so. Okay, so when her head is tilted down, right, the circle's going to be higher up on the circle, like that. I think I did it right. This part, on the other hand, we have this, right? And that is the, or is it like this? That's not right. That's not right at all. Because it wouldn't go like that. It would go, it'd start here, and it would be almost like it continues, but it would be like this, I think. Okay. And this wouldn't be up there, it would be here like this. This would be rounder, right? Feel like I'm learning stuff. And this would be like the same. Now I'm looking at the circle. This is just perfectly even in the center, isn't it? This would be like that, and then like this. The Great Papyrus. Did you kill the Great Papyrus? How could you do that? How could you do that, Ghost? This don't look right. This don't look right. This doesn't look right. Because this is on a diagonal slant, this circle right here. This is going like this. Inwards. And her head's not tilted inwards like that. If anything, it would actually be slightly tilted this way. So this wouldn't be... Yeah, Ghost 2, this is a banger. If that was the circle there, then this would be like this. Can you see the back of it? That's not it. It'd be like... I don't even... like that. So we would have to... gotta come in like this. Is this song about being in the chat? Let's go. Chat, you guys are in the song. This is where boxes practice would come in handy, because I would just be able to be like, well, the box is this way and this way. Like that. That. So that would be the line there, right? No. This is the... I don't know how to draw a large enough eclipse that turns at that angle. This is... I don't know how to draw eclipses, apparently. Wait. I could just use the box. Again. Put this box in the... right here. Like this. And we'll... like that. Although I don't think it would be like that. That doesn't look right. This looks like it should be up here like this. That. That would be the top of the box. And then, because of that, I can do 3/4 of the box. Right? Or 1/3 of the box. So 1/3 of the box would be about here. So this would be the start of the circle. And then if I come up here, halfway mark is here. Right? So this would be it here. Like that? Yeah. That doesn't look right. It's gotta be further down. Oh. Because it's turned, you would see more of the bottom and less of the top. Because it's well, first of all, her head's not even that far turned. But I'm already kind of committed to this, so we're gonna figure this out. Let's see. First of all, let's get rid of this stuff now. That's what I feel like it would look like. Alright. Everyone's probably like, man, he's making this a lot harder for himself. I want to understand it so I can just look at ahead and be like, that don't look right. This is what's wrong. And that's why I'm spending so much time on these. Also, this is supposed to be where the box ended. Why did I do that again? So it should be here. So the box... that doesn't... because I'm making the head go like that with this box. Okay. I didn't actually... I didn't actually go the angle I wanted to, which would have been this way. My hand is hitting the desk. Hold on. That's the angle I keep trying to do. Is that right? It's actually kind of hard to tell now. No. This is it, right here. Like that. And then, how's this one? Is that right? I really feel like it comes in more a little bit. That. Then we the box in half. I've been slacking on my box practice, and this has made me realize it. This has made me realize I've been slacking on the box practice. This is the one that's wrong right here. This is wrong. Okay, I think that's it. How do I keep turning this up? What am I doing? Why is it this far forward? Like the circle's here. No, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Up. This is now my hyper focus. All right. Did she just say wiener? I thought I'm on K-pop radio. What's going on here? What's playing right now? Yeah, it is. Why's Cardi on here? I feel like if I were to draw a circle, we would want it to be like that for that. And then that for that. So it could be like that. And then we just come up here like this. 3 a.m. You gotta go to sleep? Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Well, you're up late. Alright, have a good night. Oh, you know what? I think it would actually stop here. That's why I'm getting confused, right? Because it would be the head. I think this is the line. I think this is it right here. The more I'm looking at it. No, it wouldn't be like that. It'd be like this. I turned the head down again for some reason. I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't know. I think it'd be like this. Alright, we're bringing back the model. MaoMao, I completely failed you. As always. I don't know how I always been, and I did it on this layer. And I did it on this layer. Why is that? Oh, is it because I clicked the ruler? Is that it? Right. Oh, select the object. Get better at turning this at least. I just think that kind of looks like the way I was going. No, it doesn't. I think that it is correct. Like that. Oops. How did I like that? Did I erase the top half of the circle? I did. I erased the entirety of the circle. Yeah, but it actually looks like it works, right? I did find it for this angle, but it's not the angle I was looking for. But that's the third time I got the circle right, so that's what I'm really happy about. Cope. I know it's cope. I know it's cope, guys. Alright, bring MaoMao back. Where did this circle? Oh my god, it's on the MaoMao layer. Wait a second. Yeah, it's a bunch of work that I don't feel like doing. Okay. At least we got a circle. Let's... What? I just hit Control C. Oh, I didn't have the layer. Okay. It's a phenomenon. I have no clue what a phenomenon is. It sounds like to me that it's a like a tome, you know, like a Necronomicon, but for ladies. It might not, her ear might not be all the way down because it might be stylized. Something like. It's anime, so the eyes don't match up with this, and I'm trying to match it with a freaking anime character, and that's what's going on here. What angle is she facing though? Is that 3/4? No, I don't think it's that way. I think it's like this. That. That. Maybe it is right there. This isn't right. Neither is this. You know what's weird? Is like all the stuff I just did. I feel like I'm seeing the shapes in 3D space a bit better. Not when it's drawn here. I'm failing at that, but when I draw it, I feel like I'm starting to see it better. Like my own. Like this isn't like this. This is if it starts here. And then it would wrap up here. Whoa, growth, right. Right? Crazy. A lot of boxes got me here. A lot of I think I feel like I've drawn literally like thousands of boxes. I probably haven't drawn that much, but you know, it just feels that way. Isn't this that right? All right, I'm gonna try something that I saw. What's his face do? Chong Ming. I'm gonna try something I've seen him do. All right, so from here, all right, and probably to here. All right, from here to here, it'd be like. Is that it? I think it's like slightly less back here, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I think we got this part right. That's all that I was like caring about. Chong Meng, the drawn channel? Yeah. That's how I like first started drawing, was watching his videos or their videos on YouTube. Thanks to PewDiePie, actually. PewDiePie is why I even started in the first place. So like this loser can draw and I can't. I'm just kidding. No. That would be this direction. I guess this would be how it goes, yeah. PewDiePie's progression is crazy. I feel like structured practice is just, well, he didn't actually have structured practice. He just drew stuff. PewDiePie's just a goat. PewDiePie's just the goat. And then I feel like this would be like this. Why do I have this chin here? Get messy. What'd you stream today? I streamed myself drawing a circle for Okay, this actually feels like it should be this way. Right here. Like that. Luminous method is great for heads. Yeah. Really good for understanding at the very least. Yeah. My phone is lighting up like crazy. All for the takedown. Is this it? I know this is still not like the right. I've been using the Luminous method, but I always make mistakes. My circles are obviously not perfect. And then also just because like the placement of things like this doesn't, I don't know how to draw. I mean, that wasn't where this sentence was supposed to end, but it feels right. It feels right just to end that sentence there. Take you down. Maybe I do it like this. Like that. No, it would come down further, alright? It'd wrap over here, come down further. And then it would wrap with the curve of the ball here. Like that. But then once it gets to here, it would, let me get rid of this side. It would be very aggressively like this. I feel like that's it. And then if I gnarly. Gnarly. Does that look right? You know, I think this is like the, I think that's the best I'm gonna get. It's really hard. So it's draw eclipses the way you want. And the worst part is everything's gnarly. I didn't even do it in the right angle. And the circle's not even on the same layers. Merge down. Does that look right? This is off. And this is, that's like a 15-degree angle. Really tiny. So it'd be like that. Right? That's still, I think that's, so this would be full, like up, and then 15 degrees would just be like that. Wait, this doesn't make sense either, though. This is wrong. It should be like this. Wait, it meets the center line, which is like this, right? I drew the center line wrong. That's why. Damn. Okay, well now it's just what? Just we're just taking it as is. All right. It's not even that wrong. It's like this. What do we had? And then rotate down 15 degrees, right? That. Finally, finally we can get going. We've drawn our first MaoMao. That looks good though, right? That looks. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. This looks. I think this looks good, actually. This doesn't. This looks wrong. Why would it raise up that high? Right? Does it actually raise up that high? No, it would be more down here. Like that. Yeah. Which kind of puts it in line with the others. Okay. Now MaoMao time. Water time first. I'm thirsty. The thing about MaoMao is like she's got this weird. Nothing's weird about MaoMao. Okay, it's just different. But she's got this. It's like it's practically a straight line. It like curves like this from her cheek to like her forehead. Like not very curved, but not a straight line. How did I just draw a straight line? Always have trouble drawing straight lines, so I just did like a perfect straight line. Something like that. Oh wait, no. Once it gets to her eyes, it starts curving again. Anime proportions. Yeah. But let's zoom in. We have the power to zoom in. Alright. Mine's still super far down. It is. Oh well. At this point, I'm burnt out of doing it. Something like that. And then her jaw is actually just that. And then just got like and then kind of curves. Rocker Virus, you're here to lurk momentarily? Well, I appreciate you lurking. Hope you enjoy your time. Hide from whoever you're hiding from. It's okay, you're safe here. Safe space. We got you. We've just been drawing the same circle for how long has the stream been going on? That don't look right though. Maybe that does kind of look right. I don't know. That been a hot minute since you popped up in here. Pun intended. See what you done there. Yeah, it's been a bit. How you been? How you been? I've been literally just doing this. And playing Marvel Tokon. That's been pretty fun too. I feel like this is wrong. I feel like this needs to be further. Because my angle is different. And I think it should be like that. Hero, RS3 leaks too? Oh, no. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. Don't get me back in. This is too long. Okay. Okay, is it me or is this the most MaoMao looking I've done so far? RS3, RuneScape 3. You're in deep, completely blue. First relic had money-making relic and regretting it hard. Oh no. Yeah, I think they like literally dropped billions in RS3. I don't think it's like RuneScape or OSRS. Yeah, I have this at such the wrong angle. Like, even if I have her, like, looking over it, like, it would still be, like, right? That just looks weird. How do you draw an eye? Looking to the left, right? Like, so the eye is, like, looking like that, right? But how do you draw the iris looking like this, like, over to the side? Is it depending on where you place the little like that? No, that looks wrong. And I don't think the eye turns that much. Um We're just not. I guess we could take examples from this eye. It is kind of like this. What's your plans for the league? You gonna kill Zuck? Zuck is crazy in RSC. I don't know if you've ever seen him. And then this side, I think, would go like that. So that's how I would draw it sideways, I think. So this wraps around usually. So I think it comes inwards here. I don't know. Your only plans, thieving for money, World 67, World 67, World 67, World 67, even in World 67. What do you got? Got like a train of thieves going around? Your only plans is to make a god ranger and have zero knowledge of endgame and probably won't reach it. Probably. Probably not. 7 TV. And then I think this should be down here. And then this one's here. Right. Yeah. Like this. What's the it's will emo? Oh! Oh man. I forgot about that. Dude, I forget 7 TV exists and people just come in here and say things. I'm like, what? What about orange slimes? Pepe clap easy mincemeat? What? I guess here would be what? What's up with this? What is this line? Oh, that's the eye. It's the iris. And then you wouldn't see the bottom of the nose, so it'd be a little bit further down here. And then from the jawline would be here. Something don't look right. Something don't look right here. Is it her chin? I think it's her chin. This eye is too close. That's what's wrong here. That. A little there. All right. That does not look like MaoMao. I'll tell you that much right now. That does not look like MaoMao. This looks like some evil freaking. Like it looks like Megamind. Oh my god. Is it because of this right here? What is making it look weird? This is. I think this is fine. Something's making it look weird. Is it. What happens if I just get rid of this? Still kind of looks weird. The nose? That looks like Voldemort! Almost face goes like this, and then it does a really aggressive, like that, like that. That actually looks much better, right? Now these parts are wrong right here. I can tell that now. But this looks much better already. In fact, I want the ear to kind of be like that. I think we're getting it. Okay. So we put this flat against the head. That's why it looks weird. It would not be flat against the head. Because the head is slightly turned and it's slightly down, it would be on this side like that. And then she also has this thing that kind of shows that the nose follows up there. All right. It might even be more further down. Like it might be down here. So it'd be like here, right? And then mouth would be here. How does that look now? That looks a little bit better. The mouth is too turned. The mouth it would have to like that. It's like this. Right? I mean, she has a leaf in her mouth. I wasn't gonna do that. It looks a little bit better. It's almost. This is too high though. I feel like this is supposed to be like this. And this ear feels like it should be closer. Like here. I don't know. That could be me messing with things. Let's just leave it like that right now. Like this could be good enough. Like that kind of don't look bad. Actually. Something like this. I mean, she's gonna have hair. That's a maybe 2 chisels. It really does look like this ear's in Egypt, dude. It looks like the ear. If we go to the corner of the eye, would be down. I'm going with my gut feeling on this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This it might even wait, it would not be up this high. For first of all, it'd be like way down here. Yeah. And then this would be completely different. This would be completely different. And it would give her a sharper jawline because we could come down like this, and now this. Like that. I think we have the. This cheek isn't right either. Let's turn on the guidelines again because we're like murdering the guidelines. Okay. So here's the issue. This would be, and the ear would be up here. Actually, like that. Something like this. And then this part doesn't have enough curve to it. We don't want too much curve. Kind of like that. And then I don't know how to get the line I want here. This is the first time I ever rotated the. That didn't help at all. Maybe I rotated the other way. Wait, guys. That looks much better, right? That looks so much better. This doesn't look as curved as I wanted it to. Like, I thought it would be like that. That. Except not like that. Mm, okay. And then from the neck here. I cannot do her eyes correctly. Also, how am I going to do this hair? Let's on a new layer. let's grab kind of here. Um, I don't. I don't want it like this. She has the. She always has this like front area. Kind of goes like this. I need a different color. This is too messy. Um, kind of, and then it comes in like this, kind of. Maybe not so aggressively up. No, that doesn't look right. I don't think the up was the issue. It's this part that's the issue right here. That's yeah. I'm the only person that takes 2 hours to make a chin. 2 eyes that aren't even. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a race. We're learning. And as much as it looks like I'm doing the basic stuff again, I really feel like this is helping me a lot more than like just I don't know grinding out some random skill. Like I feel like this is helping me envision the head a lot better. I can't speak for this, but I feel like it, in fact, I know I was gonna wait to the end, but I'm curious now. I know she has a longer what's it called? Longer eye line, right? Are you kidding me? I was right about the ear earlier, guys. I was right about the ear earlier. Ah, feels bad, man. When I was like, the ear's down here. Because it would be like that. That's way too low, though. This is way too low. Alright. Let's go back here. And then let's do the second part. I didn't mean to do these in different colors, but you know what? Kind of works. Like that, and then it breaks off into. Why is it? Goes down way further. That's what's going on here. Comes like all the way down here. This looks way too high. This is way too high, right? You know what? It actually wasn't that bad. I just am I just always see hair like bigger than, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you know what? This top part is, I don't know. Like, to me, hair looks like it's gigantic on people's faces. Then we got the final. At this point, I'm doing a third color. Yeah. All right. I know. Comes over here. This. Okay, instead of just me throwing it out randomly, right? Let's take the center of the head here and see how it follows the curve of the center head. Kind of ends up here. All right. So we have the. Not feel anymore. Sounds like they're having a midlife crisis. This looks way too tiny. Not cute anymore. That. I'm not cute anymore. All right, and then she has one that comes from like here, and her body kind of sits back here like this. Somehow, her arms like coming out. I don't like it works here. I have no clue how to replicate this. Like my eyes see what they did, right? But that's not even what they did. No. Where would the end of the shoulder be here? If it would be here, right? It'd be this area, right? So it'd be like this, and then this would have to be that, right? Is that right? That doesn't look right though. If anything, I feel like it'd be like this. I don't know. I've come to the conclusion art is just magic. It's just magic. Somehow. Where'd the neck go? When did I get rid of that? There we go. There we go. Hero, if you're still here, did you see the auction house in I can at least see this, right? I can at least see this for the hair. Do you see the auction house in Spareville? We're making a bank off it now. You can actually like sort things. So we just like I personally I don't know what Panda and Chrysor are doing, but for me, then it still feels flat. Like the space still feels this really feels this nose feels like it should be like down here or something. And then it should be I don't know. Or at least like maybe like looks like it's going off the page. And really hers is just a line. She doesn't even have this top part. Hers is just like this, right? Oh well, she has the shadow. I really thought I was cooking. The eye isn't round. The eye's flat. The eye's flat looking. The eye's flat looking here. I feel like it'd be like that. How do I make it curve? Like that. Does that look a little better? Still is flat. Because of this line. Hmm. Oh. I don't know, guys. This looks wrong. Right? What the? What? Tarnation? Oh, it's behind that. That's why I'm like confused. You know, let's. The helmet by mistake. I'm iconic by mistake. I don't know. Maybe the other things will help it, like the other features. I don't know, something like that. I'm iconic by mistake. This looks worse now. I'm messing around with it too much. Honestly, I should just draw. Let's see. And then this goes up, say, here. And then comes like up here. Yeah, our first strand comes from basically from the bottom of this green thing. It comes all the way from the center of the hat, the head. Comes down like that. This kind of goes to halfway through the eye right here, or to the. Um, hmm, that? No, it's like less subtle. Like that, I think. But it's like halfway through. It's like half. This kind of is halfway through. Right on the internet, girl. This song is kind of fun. I zucchini. I don't know the last time I ate zucchini. I had eggplant. Oh, I had my like I don't know my great aunt. I don't know what to call her because she's my grandmother's cousin, but she's like an aunt to me, a great aunt. Um, she came over and dropped off a bunch of vegetables for me, which was dope. And blueberries. I got blueberries from her garden. They're all from her garden. She grew them all. Um, there's tomatoes, cucumbers. For some reason, orange bell peppers. I don't know what I'm gonna put those on. When I saw them in the bag, I was like, "What does she expect me to do with these?" Like everything else, I could just eat as is, you know, like a tomato sandwich or yeah, something like that. This one goes beyond the eyebrow, and then comes to the halfway part of the face. Doesn't feel like that's right though. That doesn't feel right either. Brunette girl. I think there. But no, this goes up even higher than this. So it actually comes up here. Eh. Eh. More zucchini. Feel like we're kind of running out of space here. Actually, we're not that bad comparatively to where I usually get to with these type of things. That does not look right. That does not look right at all. It is much bigger over here, comes up, and then comes back down like this. And this is a really tiny one that goes over like that, and then it comes up like this. And we got the final one. I'm still including, even though we ran off out of space because I made it so it's like partially like yeah. What'd she just say? something like. These, I gotta learn the eyes. That's like the biggest thing. And the eyes and this chin are really. First of all, MaoMao's eyes are well. Like, wait. It still feels a little bit flat. I don't think it'd actually be that big. I think it's just something like this. I think. And then bring it down here. Wait a second. No. No, 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 no. 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 Okay, we're literally just gonna go back over here, and now we're gonna delete all this stuff. We're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist, right? Like this don't exist. This don't. Oh no, you don't exist. Get out of here. Because we already did that, you know. Right? Something like that. There. Something's wrong with her chin. Or her face. We'll see in a bit. I guess we already kind of had this part drawn out because it's kind of exactly like the drawing, right? Like it's already there. This one, on the other hand, is a little bit more complicated, but not well, really, because it's just. Is it actually? No, that's her. That's her shirt. This actually just curves down like this, right? That's her shirt. Yeah, that's her shirt. Okay, well that's easy. And then it just goes back here like this. All right. Hmm. I want to figure out what's wrong with the face, though. That's gonna bug me. Oh. Down, 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 down. And kind of something like that. I don't know. I don't know. All right. And this one comes in, comes behind the ear, and just kind of gets lost here. And then it also has this random strand that kind of goes all the way out here for some reason. Why is that just coming out there? Like, it still looks like Megamind to me. This is wrong. This has to be wrong, right? This has to be like this. There's no way it's not. Yeah, I'm using my executive decision to say this is what it looks like this. That looks a little bit better. Oh, I already did this stuff, and I yeah. And this that pink venom. This that pink venom. Whoa, 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 whoa. I drew this. I don't even care anymore. Oh, we still have this over here that I never. Something like that because I messed up. So yeah, her face feels. Is it like this? This. Even this feels flat. All right, like, does this feel flat? The nose feels so flat. All right, like it's going up way too high, too fast, I think. No, what? Oh, hers is kind of curved, actually. Even that's still. I don't know. It's probably not the issue. All right, let's draw some of these lines. All right. Something like that. And then we got like kind of like one over here. When it actually just looks like that, and then this one in the dark. Okay, I think this is good. Except her face, yeah. Merge down. Let's erase half the screen stuff. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. There. Love story. I wish I knew what they were saying. Maybe I should learn Korean. Alright, how bad is it? What is wrong here? Hey, hold up. Hold up, the eye. I mean, this is fine because I had it tilted down further, right? So it would have been different anyways. The eye needs to come over a lot. And the ear still needs to go down for some. Hate the ear. Will that really, like, make that big of a difference? Where, like, or is it still just gonna look flat, you know? And what about this? Still doesn't really look like her. It still kind of looks flat, to be honest. Oh, well, this part is weird being all the way over here. What is this? Was like up here a little bit. Yeah. Besides her neck being in a different spot. Um. I'm confused. I'm gonna trace her face and see. I probably shouldn't trace it with green like I normally do. That's gonna be impossible to see on her. All right. Kind of like low key wanna actually just color it too. I was having so much fun rendering it last week. That flame hair, by the way, if anyone actually saw it, that I felt like I cooked, and not because it was fire, you know. I was like, when I was done with that, I just stared at it. I was like, that came out of my hands. Well, not the hair itself, unfortunately, but the rendering. This is part that I should be really paying attention to. So now, does this already look more like her? Even let me just put the mouth. Dude, just do something like that. Okay. That was a bad idea. Poor MaoMao. Like, it just gets abused by me. Alright, like that. Now that's all looks like her. Honestly, not really. How does this not look like her? I traced it. Am I tripping? Like... Alright, alright. It still doesn't... it must be the angle with the face, actually. Wait, let's pull up mine. Honestly, it's... Okay, the chin is much better on... Actually, my chin's not even that far off. It's not pointy like that one. You know, like it's not like that. I mean, even if I did that, it's still not pointy like the other one. I don't know. There. That make it better? A little. I don't know. Because, like... That doesn't look like her either. If anything, if I did this, alright? Alright, I went like this. Oh, that wouldn't work. Alright. How does it do it on the actual reference? Okay, they have a much cleaner... Something like that. I'll keep it the way I had it, though. Maybe the line art's too thick, too, because I removed the line art, and look at that. Like, immediately kind of looks... Maybe that's what it... Not the line art, but my lines are just too thick. So that immediately kind of much better look to it. Alright. Let's have some fun. Let me move it over for the YouTube crowd. Or not the YouTube, but vertical crowd. And let's something like this. Then that. What is it like sharper? It's just the same line no matter what, isn't it? Oh man, I almost had it. That was good. That one was good. That's the MaoMao. She looks mischievous if I do that. Now she looks angry. You know what? I kind of like this one. This is how I imagined it. But I guess the eye. What does the eye do? What does it comes back actually on this part right here? So it would actually just be like that. All right. All right. That's fine. Why? Because after changing that, okay, that's just what we're gonna. All right. Do something like that. Looks like she's staring into my soul. All right. Is it just the hair that's left? Yay, hair! I don't really care about fixing that. Got a what's it called? The wood. That splinter. Splinter. That's the word I'm looking for. Just got a splinter from the tray that I have my drawing tablet on. It's like on my stomach. I've never had a splinter on my stomach before. It's weird. Um, where's this? Where's the exit for this? Wait, wait, where's? Oh, okay. Oh, how did what? How did I fit it now? When I really do have to make my sketches smaller. Because now I could actually have this come in front of the face, and it wouldn't be that weird to do like that. I think it's rid of her signature face shape. I don't know. But it also means, well, like that. That could work. Where's the other? What is it? Oh. Oh, okay, okay. I see it. Something. That's too. The line's too long for that. Also too long again. That's probably better. No, we just like that. And we can add another one because there was supposed to be one more coming off here. Like that. It's more like that. And then something like that. So the eye, I still have issues with on the side of the face. I'm gonna have to like actively study that, like spend time studying it because I'm not getting it like through osmosis. I need to just lock down on it. That's fine. I don't need to be perfect. Perfect. Oh, let's draw this one first. And we can add this like thing here. There we go. That looks pretty good. And I think the only thing we're really missing, we have this. But that takes 2 seconds. And then something like this here. Something like that. I don't know. Just to add a little something down here because it's kind of boring. Why do I feel like the door just opened downstairs? It felt like something slammed. Oh. Yeah. Should probably do that. Did I even bother drawing it? No, I didn't. I think he's up. That's fine. Up, up, up. Actually, only it's very very little. It's like that. Okay. All right. I want to try copying the exact style, like exactly the style that they have. All right. It looks like they got like one highlight color, one shadow. What else? What was this? Why wasn't this separated? What happened here? Where even is it? We just forgot this existed? Why did we do that? I guess this works. I don't know why I didn't draw that. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Alright. Let's add some flag colors. Let's open up MaoMao. Zoom out a little. I don't need to be up that there. And let's stick her over here, so that way we have something to compare to. What do we got? Dark green color here? So this would be the color they use. Let me spin it around. So it's like a, was it desaturated like turquoise? Hmm. Nah. Needs to be darker. Hmm. Too dark, too dark, too dark. Okay, it needs slightly more darkness, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right? Yeah, that's pretty good. Why do I do that instead of like just copying it? As I want to try to get better at like looking at colors and understanding what they are. It's kind of the idea behind it. Don't tell me I. Luckily, okay, this is solvable. This is solvable. All right, there we go. Okay, that was. There we go. Hmm. Line art. Make a new one. So that's like a peachy, a little bit more red. I don't know, kind of more peach color. All right. Wow. Oh, this too dark. That looks too dark. Oh my god. It's like going to like a makeup store. Like that's not makeup. Oh, that's not like a normal thing people do. Oh, my bad. My bad. Not a normal thing dudes do. Okay. Well, I have a sister. Okay. That I couldn't even tell it was drawn. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh my god. And then when you put it by itself, it looks so dark or light. Okay. That is just terrible. Alright. All this stuff filled. I guess I do have to kind of get rid of the eye area, huh? Only because, like, I'm doing each layer on a different thing, so. Alright. I think that's good. Tonight I might. There was supposed to be an eyelash there. Okay, I think the other ones I could just put on a new layer. Because they're just, what's it called? It's just like accessory type stuff. Not accessory, but like things aren't going to be touching each other anyways. Tonight I might. And she has nice blue eyes. Just like me. For real, for real. It's more like a purpley blue. Like a blurple. If I say so. That's a little too much blurple. Is that it? No, oh, no, it's way more desaturated. Which means more blue. Still darker, too. That's getting, oh, still more purple. Too purple. Not purple enough. I don't know where they go with this. Well, I think we color pick now. That was so there's no way. Okay, no. Is this just how you draw blue eyes? That's crazy. It actually just kind of looks like a gradient, but that doesn't look right at all. Every part of me is screaming, make it blue. Every single part of me. Saying, make it a blue color. Like that. Alright. This is like a light blue, right? Like a baby blue. It's desaturated though. Is everything just desaturated in this photo? Way more blue. But that's perfect. Alright. Finally, the little red beads are like this pinkish red. down here. Wow, that was crazy. All right, I will be right back. I swear I hear noise downstairs, so I want to make sure I am in the house alone. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What was I gonna say? Brain, please. That's what I was gonna say. No, actually, I was gonna say, that I locked up all the doors, the windows, went and checked the trailer. Well, I checked the trailer first because then I'd just be locking myself out at that point. And so I don't know. Might be just my imagination. Might just be my imagination. That it was not even in tune or even close to the lyrics. I don't know. All right. So at this point, I'm just painting these. Like that's my kind of my idea is just paint it. Best friend is in